Hello and welcome to the Financial Drive. How are you doing today? So in this video, we'll be discussing the 50-30-20 rule and how it can help you budget like a pro. One of the most important things you can do for your financial health is to budget your money effectively. Here we'll discuss what the rule is, how to apply it to your budget, and how it can help you achieve your financial goals. So let's get started. What is a 50-30-20 rule? The 50-30-20 rule is a popular budgeting method that suggests dividing your income into three categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for the savings and debt repayment. This method provides a framework for spending your money in a way that prioritizes your financial goals. Let's take a look at how to calculate your budget using your 50-30-20 rule. To calculate your budget using a 50-30-20 rule, you first need to determine your after-tax income. Once you have this number, you can allocate 50% of it to your needs, which includes essential expenses like housing, utilities, and food. Then allocate 30% of your income to the wants, which includes discretionary spending like entertainment, travel, and hobbies. Finally, allocate 20% of your income to savings and debt repayment. Tips for reducing your needs expenses. Reducing your needs expenses can be challenging, but there are several tips that can help. These include shopping around for better deals on essential expenses like rent and utilities, buying generic brands instead of the name brands, and cutting back on the non-essential expenses like eating out. Tips for managing your wants expenses. Managing your wants expenses is all about finding balance between enjoying your discretionary spending and staying within your budget. Some tips for managing your wants expenses include setting a budget for discretionary spending, prioritizing experiences over the material possessions, and using cash instead of credit cards to help you stay within your budget. Tips for maximizing your savings and debt repayment. The 20% of your income allocated to savings and debt repayment is critical for achieving your financial goals. To maximize your savings and debt repayment, you can use several tips such as automating your savings, paying off high-interest debt first, and prioritizing emergency savings. Benefits of the 50-30-20 rule. It provides a framework for spending your money in a way that prioritizes your financial goals, reduces financial stress, and helps you save for the future. Additionally, the rule is flexible and can be adapted to fit your unique financial situation. Common budgeting mistakes to avoid. When budgeting using the 50-30-20 rule, it's important to avoid common mistakes such as not tracking your spendings, overspendings on wants, and neglecting your savings and debt repayment goals. It's important to not confuse between the wants and the needs, to adjust the percentage as per your own circumstances for high cost of living and significant debt, and not ignoring the unexpected expenses. By staying mindful of these mistakes, you can ensure that you are effectively managing your finances. The next, we'll discuss how to adjust the budget when your income and the expenses change. For example, if you receive a raise or start a new job, you may want to increase the amount you allocate to the savings and debt repayment. Conversely, if your expenses increase, you may need to cut back on your discretionary spending to stay within your budget. How the 50-30-20 rule can help you achieve your financial goals. By effectively managing your finances using the 50-30-20 rule, you can achieve your financial goals, such as paying off debt, building an emergency fund, and saving for retirement. Additional budgeting strategies to consider. While the 50-30-20 rule is a great starting point for budgeting, there are additional strategies you can consider to optimize your finances even further. For example, You can use a cash-only budget to help you stay within your spending limits. Track your expenses using a budgeting app or consider using an envelope system to allocate your discretionary spending. Conclusion: budgeting is essential for achieving your financial goals, and the 50-30-20 rule is an effective way to manage your money. By allocating your income to your needs, wants, and savings and debt repayment goals, you can take control of your finances and work towards a more stable financial future. Remember to assess your income and expenses, allocate your budget accordingly, adjust as needed, automate your savings, track your expenses, and stay motivated. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial tips and advice. If you have any questions or tips, please share with us in the comment section. Thank you. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.